Hello, I'm Marco Zaffino and I am in the Zaffino family. We're doing a bike ride in the Outer Hebrides. The children are raising money on their bike ride for UNICEF, and what I was going to do was just check my kit out and just see as a document for myself what am I going to take, what am I going to leave, and if I talk it through I might sort of decide a bit better. But what I thought I'd do is also just tell you where you can help support the children. It's for UNICEF. If you go to justgiving.com and search Oyster School Hebredean bike ride, it'll come up, and if you want to help, that would be awesome. It's for kids in danger around the world, and it's a cause that the children really believe in. So what I want to do is now check my kit out, say what I'm taking, and later on I'll see if I've got a few things for different kinds of weather, and then I'm gonna decide what I'm really gonna need, because everything we're taking, we've all got these decisions to make in the family, and anyone who's doing these kind of trips has these decisions, and for us it's like baby steps. We do little expeditions, and kind of still new at what to take. I'm not going to take all this, so, but what I do have is, this is like the cosy warm section. So I've got a couple of down jackets. This is a really light one, quite wind resistant. And
what is that?
It's a Cragopper pack away. It's really, it packs up really tight. This is a 700 down gilet, a Nike one, and I've used this a lot in walks, and it keeps you very, very warm. But I'm thinking I might take a lighter gilet that's more wind resistant rather than just to keep me warm, because I think I've probably got enough stuff here that will if I need. So then moving across, got a North Face Dot Matrix waterproof wool. I think if that is over the fleeces and one of these, I've also got a wind resistant gilet, which is incredibly light. It's probably half as light as this. And so I've kind of edged towards wind resistance a lot, with some warmth and coziness, because we're going to be camping out, hopefully sitting on hills, looking for eagles, looking for seals, and so I want myself, I want everyone else to have clothes that you can feel comfortable in, as well as protected. So I think this is a really good one to keep me dry, but it's not the coziest of things to wear. This, however, is a lovely piece of kit. It's the 66 degrees north thick fleece, hoodie fleece, and it's got an under helmet hood, which is really good for cycling if it is cold. In fact, everything I've got is an under helmet hood, but it's really good at drying. It's warm. It feels light, and again, we went to Iceland, and it feels good in something from Iceland. That's my boy Finn.
Right again.
Okay, so I think that's going to be a standard on top of a lighter cycling top. Now, if it's windy, the wind will get through that. So I've got this Rab Boreas, which is again incredibly light. It stretches, I think, it's got the 4-way stretch material. It's really good for the wind. It's got a pocket, which is good for phones, keys, I don't know, little notebook, whatever you want to put in there. So that on top of either of these two is is good for walking. It's good for if I'm on the bike and it's really cold. And they're all getting lighter. This is a North Face hoodie. I'm not quite sure what it's called. It might be, I think if it's one of the women's, it's a Nixter. I'm not sure what this is as a guy's one. But this is my cosy jumper for the evening, the hoodie. But I might not take that. I might just stick with these because that's quite heavy, and I don't know if I'm going to edit it down. So, to ride in, I've got some padded shorts. I've got a vest. I've got cycling top, a very thin cycling top. I've got running leggings, a couple of cycling socks, pants, a few pack-away bags, various gloves. I'll have to decide which gloves I want. Some waterproof trousers. Again, the cycling hat helps keep a bit of the sun out if there's sun, and it can go under the hat. And then I've got a waterproof hat if the weather becomes how you know it can get in the Out Hebrides. I've got a camping towel, which is very light. I've got a bag, a rucksack cover, some t-shirts, which I don't know if I'm taking those or if I'm just going to take one, and some trousers that can turn into shorts. They're very light, and I probably won't feel quite as silly if I'm going to a restaurant, because you kind of got to think, I might be going to a restaurant when I'm away. Do I want to go in running leggings or cycling shorts? So I've got some trousers that they're still good for walking in, the sort of cargo trousers. What else have we got? I have, and we all have some of these very light buffs, which are really cool. If I had hair, I don't have any hair. If I had hair, they're good for keeping your hair back if you're wanting that, covering your head if it's sunny. They're really good for wind resistance. Indigo's got one on her head at the minute.
Hello.
So
good for cooking in.
Good for cooking in. So I'm totally covered, I think, in what I need here, and I think I just need to whittle it back.
And all the other stuff is already packed. The
other stuff
tent,
is packed.
the
tent,
down sleeping bag,
yeah,
bed rolls, super light bed rolls, cooking equipment,
bicycles.
Bikes.
We've got quite sturdy bikes for this one, so that they can handle the panniers easily, and we don't feel too scared that things are going to buckle. And I know they probably wouldn't, because bikes are cool, but we've got quite sturdy hybrid type bikes. I'm undecided on if I'm going to take this camera. Can't remember what it is anymore. It's the Panasonic Lumix FZ1000, which does 4K video, which is incredibly good for zooming in to wildlife. It's absolutely fantastic for zooming in for wildlife.
But it's big.
What, sorry?
But it's big.
But it's big and it's heavy. And whatever we take, everything we have to take.
Every ounce counts.
Because then you have to take a charger, an extra battery.
You have to be somewhere where you can charge a battery.
But if I see eagles, I want to photograph them. And it's a good travel camera. You know, the SLR camera that you have interchangeable lenses, there's no way you can take that really on a bike ride. This is a possibility. What else have I got? I've got my father's Italian cards, which we play Scopa with, some matches, camping matches that don't go out, and then we've got two other ways where we've got the steel.
Yeah, I've already packed all that stuff.
I was thinking of taking my rubbing sticks.
Lovely idea,
awesome,
but again,
but
not very practical.
I don't think. Sunglasses. I don't have any sports sunglasses because I'd need specialised
Prescription.
Sunglasses, but those will do for me. I think that's everything. I'll whittle it down to maybe 2/3 of this, and I think it'll be cool. I think it'll be right. Have I missed any? I don't think I've missed anything, have I?
Cool. Done.
I've also got, from my lovely wife, got me one of these where you filter your coffee through.
Vietnamese coffee.
Vietnamese coffee, which is awesome because I'm going to miss my coffee. That is a really nice document for me, especially to see where I went wrong when I get back. I can think, right, I didn't need this, I didn't need that, and I needed that. And then the next time we go on one.
I needed a towel.
Anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, don't forget, if you want to help the UNICEF cause and the kids' endeavour, just go to Just Give In and look at Oyster School,
Hebredean bike route. Hebredean bike route.
Hebredean bike ride. Alright, cool.